Front bulkhead update. We have pretty severe weather right now. Outside it is about 10 degrees Fahrenheit, minus 12 degrees Celsius. Pretty cold, and it's blowing like you have no idea. But in my garage it's a balmy 60 degrees. Yep, look at that. The benefits of insulating your garage and putting a heater in. Okay, so a couple of things here. This all takes time, and there's no shortcut to quite a few of these things. I fitted these hinges that or hood latches. They're easy to fit now, but quite difficult to fit later. So they're one of the first things that I put in. Very importantly, I've tapped out all of the holes in the bulkhead that are threaded. Right now I can get to everything very easily. One of the reasons for doing this hood hinge right now is because the wiring harness goes through here, and once all of that is in, it starts to become very crowded and more difficult to set up right. These have got little rods with clips on the end that allow this rod to engage with the lever mechanism for the actual hinge itself, and then you push and pull from the inside of the car to release the hood. I fitted this accelerator body. I'm still waiting on, I have a new throttle pedal, and this is all of this is original. I've just refurbished it, but I need the piece that's connected internally to that pivot point that goes down to the throttle pedal, so I'm waiting on that. Hopefully it will arrive today. Heater valve is installed. Allows hot water to flow in and out of the heater itself. I've attached this, but I'm going to have to disconnect it when I put the heater cable, because you can see that this is up flush against the bulkhead itself. But it's only 2 screws, and it'll come out quite easily. I've installed the throttle body linkages. As you push up and down your accelerator, it moves a series of linkages going all the way across to here. And then ultimately there's one that goes across from here, goes across the car to the carburetors. Again, I'm trying to do all of this while I can get access to this wall. I'm struggling with grommets. Maybe I've ordered the wrong kit, but there seems to be quite a few missing. But I'm fitting these as I go, and hopefully that will arrive. This is the starter relay. I've got this on order as well, and in the book, this is actually a Series 3 starter relay. Mine's a very late Series 2, one of the last ones. But when you look at the parts book, this is called as a Series 3 part. I went back and checked the video. It's definitely connected up. I'm just hoping that my wiring harness that I've got is going to match that relay. I'll worry about that later. But right now, this is the relay that was on the car, and I've ordered a new one, and we'll deal with that. You'll also see I've got the hood latches in. That's fairly straightforward. Fitted the windscreen wiper motor and connected that up. I'll show that in a second. But one of the things that you need to do, experience post-installation, is you need to fit that grommet for the choke cable before you install the wiper motor. Yeah, you have to take it out if you don't. Take the wiper motor out if you don't. Real pain in the ass, quite honestly. This car was not built for fast assembly either, by the way. So just as well they didn't make too many of them a day. I guess I'm just used to today's level of volume. That wiper motor is connected into the linkages and internally, and you can see now that the wiper motor linkage is connected into the windscreen wiper mechanism. A little fiddly, not a lot of room. That clip on the end is not as straightforward to fit as you might think, and your potential for losing it is pretty high, and brand new ones are really bloody expensive, so be careful would be my suggestion. Right, because I'm waiting on a few pieces, but I also want to start to try and button up some pipe work here. I'm going to fit the space frame at the front, and then I'm going to fit the brake servo, and I'm going to try and finish up the piping for the braking that's against this firewall. So there's brake pipes that run across here, and as I say, I need to I'd like to get that installed before I think about doing anything else. One little area which was a bit of a surprise. This is a brand new panel, and it was missing this hole for this brake sensor junction, right? So this is the brake sensor, obviously a brake pipe here. This is going to the rear of the car, this pipe into the rear suspension, and I found a beautiful photograph online. Again, I did not take a really good photo of this particular area. I took a distance shot, but anyway, I found a fantastic photo online, and I used that as a reference. Because there was no hole here, but there is one here, right? That caused a panic to me, because like, did we put this in the wrong position? It turns out we have it in the right position. It's just not doesn't have a threaded hole there. Get to find out what this is for. But at this particular point, it looks like this arrangement is okay. I fitted it, and it's the holes on the brake servo are not vertical; they're actually at an angle. And my space frame shot shows that that's actually correct. I have a picture, quite a few pictures of the old servo installed, so the orientation of the servo is not upset by if this hole is in the wrong place. These holes are orientated in such a way that it looks like I'm going to get the right alignment. I'll find out. This is one of the space frame units. I'm going to attempt to fit this and on the other side. They are a little awkward because they have to all line up, but we'll see how we get on. That's where I am at the moment.